Hello everyone, Drax Fantastic here. Today we're going to play a game called Goblin Camp. This came through an email to me saying, hey, I think you'd enjoy this game. Played a little bit of it over the last couple of days, and it's rough around the edges, but it's my kind of game, right? You know, here's a bunch of people, goblins in this game, and they need to survive. You know, you look at these games that are in this sort of like top-down city builder, colony builder genre. And then the question you always ask is like, how is it different? What's the gripping part of the game that keeps you coming back? And saying that, like, it doesn't necessarily need to play different. It just needs to, it needs to be fun for you, right? Are goblins fun for you? They're fun for me. Please keep in mind it's early access. Let's just run through like the first year so you can see how it plays.
Hi, it's Drax. This is the part at the beginning of the video that everyone skips. For those of you that didn't jump forward, enjoy watching and listening. Might you consider supporting me further by visiting my Ko-fi or clicking on the join button on this video? All right, that's it. Back to the video.
New game. Standard, large, small. You can change the start conditions, meadows, swamps, lakes, wild animals, invaders I have turned off, dangerous weather. Flooding is kind of cool. So you've got some options here. We're not going to deal with invaders this time. Wild animals, I don't think I saw any in my last playthrough. Let's say start. Press any key to continue. For untold ages, the ways between the worlds were shut. But now, if the wind blows and the shaking the great tree, the gates are open again. A small band of curious goblins, fleeing the harsh rule of the Goblin King. Oh, the Goblin King. have found a portal to the middle realm. So there's the lore. And I think, yeah, this is different. So it's procedurally generated. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that there's no tutorial. You just have to use your wits and your prior game experience to figure it out. It's not a hard game to figure out, but I think like in today's age of like great tutorials, and there's probably one that will come, remember the games early on, but it really just kind of throws you in here. All right, here's my little goblins running around. This is the portal, the gateway rock. We're right up against a river, it looks like, which is cool. You can see that a lot of things to cut down. And then this area is like hidden and it's dangerous for us to go into. So we sort of need to uncover it. At the bottom of the screen, we have build. And then this is like the clearing item. This is like pick stuff up, clear stuff. You can a stock manager, which allows you to say, hey, listen, let's bring this stuff into stock. Basically, like, let's make more digging sticks at the beginning, stone axes and what have you. And we'll deal with that in a minute. Jobs, it's what everyone's doing. Overlays, we're going to use this one to find ruins. You can click on civilization. You can see fertility of the ground. There's so many games I play these days that don't have a simple overlays. And every time I'm like, hey, where's the overlay? So happy to see that. Happy and very useful, actually. Statistics, not in this preview. And then technology, a pretty basic technology tree. And some of the technology is sort of a mix, a hybrid technology tree. Some of it unlocks when you find stuff, and then other stuff you use the research that you gain through just playing the game. So very cool, very cool. And then spells, which we need a shaman for, which I never got to, which I don't know that we will this today either, but cool. So at the top here, it's telling us, hey, there's a food shortage, build some fisheries. Okay. And then also at the top, we have food points, which I just started producing enough food to get this right. I don't quite understand the logic behind it, but, you know, get more food. The whole time I played, this never went away, so I never really got out of the food storage. Kitchens, which is where people eat, we're going to build those. And then population versus housing, very good to see, saying, hey, we need more houses. Jobs, there's none. There's the research. I don't know what this is. Something to do with the shaman. Spirits, shaman stuff, morale, and then culture, and then how many fish you've got. So some of these are like not explained at all to me, and maybe I just didn't make it far enough in the game to understand them, but I still had fun even not knowing what that is. I'll let that be. All right, it looks like there's a nice big bunch of a wall there. And there's flooding, remember? So like during certain times of the year, areas will flood and it destroys the buildings when you flood. So you got to be careful. I'm just trying to think, do we start off by like changing the ground height? I don't know. What is the, let's see how this works. Oh boy. Yeah. Look at the little guys working. They're like, do you sure you want to do this, Drax? Are you sure you want to? Oh, it's really high. Although it's interesting to see how it works. It works pretty well. Let's let them continue to do that. And while we're waiting, we'll tell these guys to start clearing. Pretty much you can just come in here and clear trees, right? It's going to allow us to build some stuff. Oh, wow. How far are they going to go down? Oh, no. Drax makes a horrible mistake right off the bat. I didn't do this in the last game. Just because I was like, I spawned in this nice flat area. And you can see these little stars coming up because they're getting better at doing the job. I'm guessing they're bringing it down to... I mean... Oh, they're bringing it down to the level. Well, maybe we continue to do it. And we can put a nice... That way you got a nice easy access to some fishing. I mean, this could also like make it so it floods into our base, but... All right, they're cutting trees. Should we come here to the build menu? The build menu is I think the best part of the build menu is the search option. So let's say if you're looking for a house, you can just search, and then there's housing. And, ooh, build multiple. So I'm going to say build multiple. We're going to say build. And we're just going to lay these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many people we got? 5? And they'll automatically just start grabbing the stuff they cut down and start leveling the ground and bringing the wood over to build the houses. There's road building, but this is one of these cool games where like the more they walk in an area, like they actually like get a little path going. I really like that too. And it took me a minute to figure out that's what was happening. I'm like, why is the ground changing color? All right, look at them. This is gonna, I'm gonna tear this. Oh, look, here comes the flooding. All right, good, look, good. We won't flood out the whole base. But this whole area is gonna flood. In my first game, I did it. I built them like all along a floodplain, and all of the fisheries I built went away. So note to self, a really cool mechanic. This isn't something, I mean, other than probably like Timberborn, I haven't seen this kind of mechanic in this kind of game, I guess. You can see they're building little houses there. Yeah, so bringing this wall down was probably a good idea. And then you can see as we're building houses, you've got 5 of 4 housing population. And then if we look under build menu here, you can see that see these little icons here. So there's different tiers of buildings. So like under housing, there's 4 tiers. And as we unlock research and as we move up in that tree, these will unlock. And then we can build houses that house 5 people and 10 people. So helpful. Let us build carpentry next, I think. And we'll put this right. I don't have a rhyme or reason to this. We'll put it right here. We're going to build a fishery, but we want him to bring this wall down a little bit more. And then you can see there's like stuff laying on the ground here. Those are black currants and then logs and tree stumps. And this is one of these cool games where you can like click on something and say harvest. Huh? How many games have I played where it's like you can't harvest a tree without having someone like, you got to click on a thing to get them to go to do it? I love that. Every tree should have it. I mean, every tree. Every game should have a click on the item and then you can interact with it, right? All right, really, he is killing it. This guy is like, I don't know how I got this job, but thanks so much. Oh, look at that. Look at, did you see the tree fall? All right, there is, if we do, while we're waiting for them to build some of that stuff, we look at civilization here. Hey, new discovery. All right. Carpentry. What is the most plentiful resource? And then we look here, we can make digging sticks, stone maces, wood poles, wood spears. This leads to a bunch of other stuff. So, okay. But what I was going to talk about, we'll get back to that in a minute, is when you put in this, you can look around out here. And the way you like find other things are these ruins. See this ruin right here? Ruin not explored. Now, if you send them out into this, they'll disappear. So we kind of have to build these little things that help us discover the forest. And as we uncover the fog and get closer, we can then explore them. And then we'll get like, I got iron out of one. I got seeds out of another. I got stone out of another. So like, that's sort of like another fun way to move forward. And I think a really cool game mechanic as well. So let's say let's build a clay pit, and we'll put that there. It looks like they're having a hard time breaking down. Oh, you know what? We're probably out of like digging sticks. We're out of digging sticks. So now that we've got the carpentry, we can say, hey, let's order up 6 digging sticks. So now someone will go in there and start making those. And this is all the things we can build now. So as they build more digging sticks, they'll be able to continue to work. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's have them start stockpiling some firewood too for the impending cold time that's coming. Hey, pottery. Excellent. And now we can come here and look and say, hey, let's get some raw clay out of the ground. There's some other, oh yeah, earth pots. Let's get some pots going for people. And I don't there's no explanation for this. I just am like, okay, we need these things, right? We're going to need them to cook. We're going to need it. So this is just me playing the game and guessing. Let's build a kitchen. Oh, you know what? Can we finally get we need to get the fishery going. Do we think they're going to be able to fish from this level? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. With the fishery, we also need to build. Boom, 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 boom. There's once the fishery's built, then you can build then you can build a fishery workshop. I'm not kidding. Kitchen. All right, let's do this next. Put it right there. They eat once a season, so there'll be someone who will take the food that we have into a cook pot and cook it up. Then everyone sits and eats. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Do. All right, someone's pulling clay out of the ground. We should probably do more of this, just to keep this train going. Hey, look, someone's got a clay pot. They also use clay pots and buckets to stop fires, which are real. I had half of my village burned down the last time, partially because I had some misplacement of buildings and one caught onto another. It was I couldn't splash enough water onto it. All right, look, I love how they drag the logs. Look at this. All right, we're getting them over here, drags. Hey! All right, so now goblins have learned to fish. Fresh fish, fishing spear, fishing trap, and fishing work shack. So we come here now, we should have a fishing workshop. And we'll say build to that. If I can, there we go. And it looks just like the other workshop, except for those little fish on the front of it. And this, once it's built, it'll allow us to build fishing traps. I'm gonna build 4 of those, and then spears, we'll build 4 of those as well. And then let's try to harvest 10 fish, I guess, or hold fish in storage. Stone axe, let's add a couple of those. And then let's speed up the time. Here's a little fishing hut. I wonder if they're going to be able to get down there. Could we lower the... Oh, what, am I going up? No, why am I going up? What do we think? How do we know what the height is? Right, well, he went up, so let's test it. He dropped his axe right there. He's like, okay, I'm done working, Drax. Great job. Here comes somebody else. All right. Where's 9? Uh-oh, that's probably too much. Drax? 9.5? Oh, we're learning. Well, it's really easy to manipulate the land up and down. Do, do, do. I love how they just drop the axe when they're done. All right, did they build... Let's put a couple fish traps in here if they've built them. Fishing traps. We'll say 1, 2, 3. They built the kitchen. Now we can see up here we have a population kitchen seating of 8. We have 5. So we've got our basic needs are being met except for the food front. And then I think we can come in here and housing, stockpile, storehouse, carpentry. So then I'm always like, okay, what do we built the carpentry, we built the fishing, we built the kitchen, we built the pottery. No, we didn't build pottery. We built a clay pit, right? Right? Bo, 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 bo. Max, what are you doing? A potter. Yeah, let's build this next. Yeah, I like it took me a minute to like wrap my head around the playstyle, but like it's a fun little game. I found myself being like doing this whole thing like just one more thing, just one more thing. I just want to see what this does. I want to see how this works. And now we're seeing up here at the very top now, like, hey, you need to build a fishing workshop to produce fishing traps. We are. It's like, do it, do it, do it, do it. A fishing spear is required. So we're getting there, dude. We're getting there. We're getting there. They built the clay pot stuff first. And now you can see we're getting into like the area where it's kind of spooky. Now we can come in here and say, under culture, you can build raven statue. A statue of sacred raven. The statue clears forest cover in 10 tiles. So we say build. We put that there, and then it'll allow us to see even farther so they won't get lost. I don't know if that's exactly right, but that's how I was doing it. And it helped them from not like, because it would come up and say like down here in the bottom, there's a little like scrolling information, right? It would be like goblin lost. I'm like, no, wait, where did he get lost? Oh, you can see here, they're cooking the meal. Everyone's going to come and eat now. The end of the season, late summer. Look at him. Look at him go. More goblins arrive. The world's succession to the settlement has spread. All right, cool. Got a couple more. We got to build a bigger kitchen. Maybe we didn't have enough workers to build it. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It was really weird, right? Now it's being built, and we need another kitchen already. Because we're 1 over. We'll just put that there. All right, now they built this. And it's saying, hey, there's ruins nearby. Yeah, we know, dude. We're making our way there. Fishing spears. Technology, farming. The goblins have discovered farming and are now knowledgeable to plant crops. Cool. Farm plots. All right, good, good, good. All right, so now they're fishing. Look, there's a guy with the spear. There's a guy with the spear. He's throwing it in the water. And then they're building the fish traps here now, too. Hey. I actually probably think we need one more of these, maybe 1 or 2 more fishing huts. Should we change the ground type to... Look at him go! Look at him go! All right, what else did we unlock? Carpentry, fishing workshop, kitchen, potter. Thresher allows us to make hay. Clay pit. Simple farming plot. Let's build a farm. That'll be fun. Cannot till clay, so it needs to not be there, Drax. How about we do it here? And they're going to plant needle seeds. They got some digging sticks, so they'll work that out. Uh-oh, it's snowing. We made it to winter. And then you can see we're like not producing enough food, which food requirement per year is 36. Theoretical max production 21. There's a house fire right here. That's not good. Hi, can we... Oh no. Do we not have... Why are they not... There's a guy throwing water on it. Did you see him? Throwing water on it? Come on! This is no time for a fire! Alright. Oh. Yeah, we lost houses. We lost houses. I'm not going to build anymore. This is why... what I learned is that you need to put some more space. I actually put a sort of more space in between these. Because it's just very easy. Like, once one thing catches on fire... Because everything's made of wood, it in a realistic way, spreads pretty quick. Alright, as soon as they put that out, we'll put a little bit of space between them this time. Those houses are gone. Don't burn down the kitchen. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, there's just like one little ember left. All right, we'll build them back a little bit different. How close are we to this? How close are we to this? Where is it? Where is it? Drax, turn on the overlays so we can see it. It's right there. Let's send someone to explore it and see what happens. Send someone to explore and see what happens. Villeneuve is exploring the ruins. Oh, all right, he's in. He didn't disappear. Hey, your goblins have explored the ruins and found the following within. Turnip seeds! Hooray. And then we can say demolish and we'll get some resources out of it. And then we could come here and say... It's called simple farm. I'm always looking for farm, but it's called simple farm plot, so I look right past it every time. Let's build another farm. Hey, we got stone. So by pulling that out, we learned what stone is, which is good. And then we're going to tell it to, yeah, plant turnip seeds, digging sticks. So then when they can plant turnips, they will. That'll help on the food front too. So go after that first. The ruin hunting is like, you need to be constantly doing it. Like now we're going to go and try to find the next ruin and find the next ruin and find the next ruin. Hey, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you see that? There was like a little wolf running around. Your goblins have learned to create weapons and defend themselves. Oh no. Hey, where did that wolf come from? Oh, he's punching him. No, 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 no. Oh no. Can we see the wolves? Can we see the wolves like... Oh. Yeah, come and help him. Hey, all right, they did it. Sweet. Yeah, so very cool. I'm so glad that happened. So when you attack things or get things attacked, then it unlocks, like, now we can butcher it. Now we got leather, and it's just going to keep unlocking things. So really cool. Really cool. Well done, my man. Well done. So now we can build butchering things. We can say, hey, let's throw this in here. I don't know, like right there. And now we can build a weapons crafter. Toss this right there. Oh, poor little wolf. And you can see the snow. It's late winter. The snow is beginning to clear. Someone grab. Oh, they're dragging the wolf. Oh, I love it. Someone else is gonna come and... How much wolf meat do you think it's gonna put out? Hey! Oh, because we got bones. Bone fishing spears. Cool. Cool. Let's look at the stock manager and see. Wolf meat. Oh, it gave us 2. Well, all right. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. At least one goblin in your camp is a hard-boiled and hardy. You can now build a shaman's hut. Hooray! Here, we can look at this. Pretty good. Shaman's hut. Toss it right in there. Hey, they're planting. All right, and here comes the spring. Early spring. The snow's gonna melt off. All right, I think that's a great start of the game. 5 more goblins have arrived from the underworld. I think it gives you a good sense of what the game is. It's still very early stages, but for an early stage game, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I played probably 2 hours the last time, and we're in, another half hour here or more, and I could just keep going. The game is called Goblin Camp. There's a demo now on Steam. Go and check it out. If anything, if you like a top-down colony city builder, add it to your wish list. I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.